Soldiers' reaction to a spilled bottle of water. Water is essential, especially at the front where temperatures exceed 30 degrees Celsius. Frontline troops require at least 4 to 5 liters of water daily due to heat, body armor, and operational strain. In practice, however, every sip is invaluable. November 13, 2025. Footage shows Ukrainian forces neutralizing a BK depot on a section of the Sumy front. The depot was destroyed by a UAV. A battlefield video from the town of Suda captures a tense moment as Russian forces carry out reconnaissance and fire missions in the area. Toward the end of the footage, a Ukrainian armored personnel carrier, APC, is seen maneuvering through a narrow street before being disabled by a precision-guided munition. The impact renders the vehicle inoperable, scattering debris and forcing nearby troops to disperse. This footage highlights the vulnerability of mechanized units in contested urban zones and underscores the effectiveness of Russian surveillance and strike coordination in frontline operations. November 11, 2025. A fiber-optic drone has successfully destroyed a Ukrainian truck. This precise, high-tech strike demonstrates how modern drones can hit key targets with minimal risk to operators. Technology is reshaping the battlefield, making every mission faster and more accurate. A Russian soldier documented a German-made military helmet used by Ukrainian armed forces. The footage clearly shows that the helmet has been penetrated by a bullet. Advanced air controllers identified the positions of Ukrainian artillery, after which an attack helicopter launched an X-39 missile at the target. As a result, the LMUR successfully neutralized the Ukrainian PVD system. A Russian fiber-optic FPV drone from the 20th Combined Arms Army engaged a Ukrainian soldier being evacuated by a tracked unmanned ground vehicle. The drone, resistant to electronic interference due to its tethered guidance system, carried out a precise strike on the slow-moving evacuation platform. Pokrovsk direction. Logistics in this area are extremely challenging, and troops must move under the threat of enemy FPV drone activity. In this incident, thanks to timely detection and a measure of luck, no personnel were harmed. Share your thoughts about the video in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. In the Suja border area, Russian reconnaissance operators located an armored vehicle concealed with wood. How effective is it to cover a vehicle with wood, considering it can catch fire quickly? Share your thoughts in the comments. Why do you think this was done? The Russian fiber-optic drone approached the armored vehicle carefully and disabled it with a single precision strike. November 13, 2025. GoPro footage captured by a Russian stormtrooper near Kupiansk reveals Ukrainian soldiers from the 116th Separate Mechanized Brigade taking cover in a cellar during a frontline sweep. The video, recorded during a close-quarters reconnaissance mission, underscores the precision and coordination of Russian tactical units operating in contested zones. As the stormtrooper team advanced through the area, they identified signs of recent movement and quickly located the concealed Ukrainian personnel. The footage not only documents the encounter, but also highlights the effectiveness of Russian surveillance and ground-clearing operations, maintaining pressure on enemy positions and ensuring constant monitoring of hostile activity. November 13, 2025. In the Kherson region, Russian naval units successfully repelled a bold Ukrainian FPV drone assault, demonstrating tactical discipline and rapid defensive coordination. As Ukrainian forces launched a wave of FPV drones targeting Russian boats navigating the Dnipro River, Russian troops responded with swift countermeasures. The drones, designed for precision strikes, approached low and fast, aiming to disable vessels and inflict casualties. However, Russian units had anticipated such threats and deployed electronic warfare systems, smoke screens, and evasive maneuvers to disrupt drone guidance. In several instances, onboard gunners engaged incoming drones with small arms fire, neutralizing them before impact. Despite the intensity of the attack, Russian forces managed to protect key personnel and equipment, sustaining minimal damage. The incident underscores the growing role of drone warfare in riverine operations and the importance of layered defense strategies. Footage from the engagement shows boats maneuvering under pressure, with crews maintaining composure and executing rehearsed protocols. This resilience reflects the evolving battlefield awareness among Russian units, who now face persistent aerial threats from Ukraine's expanding FPV drone arsenal. The clash also highlights the tactical chess match unfolding along the Kherson front, where both sides adapt rapidly to technological shifts. While Ukrainian drones continue to pose serious challenges, Russia's ability to counter and contain such attacks will shape the tempo of future operations in contested zones. November 10, 2025, Kupiansk direction. Russian FPV drone operators placed a piece of wood in front of a Ukrainian armed forces drone to bring it down in midair. This method allowed them to protect the frame of their own drone while damaging the wings of the opposing drone. Every day, we see new footage of drones engaging in aerial confrontations. At times, drones are equipped with single-round devices. How else do you think drones could be equipped in the future? November 13, 2025. Yesterday afternoon and evening, Russian air and missile forces launched a coordinated series of strikes across multiple Ukrainian regions, including Donbass, Sumy, Kharkiv, Zaporizhia, Dnipropetrovsk, and Kherson, using Garin UAVs and guided munitions. The attacks targeted critical infrastructure, military positions, and logistical hubs, aiming to disrupt Ukrainian defensive operations and supply chains. Witnesses reported waves of drones followed by missile impacts, with explosions lighting up the sky and triggering widespread power outages. The scale and synchronization of the strikes suggest a calculated effort to stretch Ukraine's air defense capabilities and inflict strategic disruption across the front.